NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, presents Aeronautics and Space Report.
Although the safety record of light aircraft continues to improve, there still were 700 crashes in the U.S. last year, resulting in more than 1,300 fatalities. Up till now, there has been no reliable method of predicting the behavior of general aviation planes when they do crash. In a joint project with the FAA, NASA is beginning a light aircraft crash safety program at the Langley Research Center in Virginia. This is one of 20 flood-damaged planes that will be tested. The actual facility was originally used by Apollo astronauts to practice landing on the moon. The 240-foot high by 400-foot long lunar landing practice area is now laced with cables, which are attached to the highly instrumented aircraft before it comes crashing to the ground. Dummies riding in the passenger seats are instrumented to measure G-forces. Engineers hope to learn what happens to an airframe structure when it impacts, and to develop an analytical design tool that can be turned over to the designers and builders of general aviation planes. For this first checkout test, the plane is complete except for tail section and engines. Comparable weights take the place of missing parts, and the fuel tanks are filled with water for weight and balance. This first crash was made at an impact speed of 30 miles per hour. Future drops will be at speeds up to 60 miles per hour.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release.
Here you can see some of the resulting damage, most of which was confined to the nose and underside of the aircraft. Describing the program that will follow this series of crash tests, Langley engineer Bob Thomson.
In the future, what we hope to learn is to integrate some energy absorption concepts into airframe design technology. This gives the aircraft designer some means of putting together the energy absorption concepts with the airframe.
Crash worthiness tests like these may one day lead to the design of lightweight aircraft that can absorb much of the impact energy of a crash and hopefully reduce fatalities. It's called imbllms, short for Integrated Medical and Behavioral Laboratory Measurement System. It was designed to medically monitor the well-being of astronauts on distant space flights. Field testing is scheduled to begin in 1975 in a remote region near Tucson, Arizona. It should also provide information of value to conventional earthbound medical research and practice, especially in remote areas where accessibility to medical services is limited. The system will use computers, modern communications, and advanced medical instrumentation to transmit information on a patient at a remote site to doctors many miles away. This will enable physicians to diagnose conditions and prescribe treatment to trained paramedics on the scene. imbllms, if successful, this designed for space technology will improve health care and medical services to many isolated areas on Earth.
Has been an Aeronautics and Space Report presented by NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration.